So what's up, y'all? Peace and blessings. This is Brother War. I want to tell you a crazy story about the time that I was most afraid. And that was the time that I went to heaven, or at least the heavenly realm. It's a true story. As crazy it may sound, it is true, and I want to share it with you. So it happened a while back, quite a while back. I think I would say that I was a carnal believer, but I was maturing. And it was during the time, very young man, single man. And I had experienced a lot of more of the demonic type of experiences, sleep paralysis. I even had one of the times where I saw either a demon or a demon on a person, but that's a whole nother story. Let me know if you want me to share that story as well. So anyway, one night I was getting ready for bed, and I was just thinking, and I started praying, and I said, God, you know, I know you're real, and I know the spirit world is real, but I've had all of these more of the dark side. I've encountered most of my spiritual or supernatural experiences involved the dark side, and I asked him, and I asked him sincerely and genuinely, I would like to see your side. I would like to experience and encounter your side of the supernatural. I didn't know what I was asking for, and if I had, I might not have asked it. I'm glad that I did, though. So, and I didn't expect it to be answered, especially not that night. But it was a very sincere prayer, and I believe God answers sincere prayers even more powerfully. So anyway, that night I went to sleep, and I had a series of dreams, and most of it I was made to forget, but at the end I had this dream, and in this dream I was a bird. I was a sparrow, I believe, flying amongst other sparrows in the rafters of a huge cathedral. Obviously very symbolic, and I was looking from the vantage point of the bird flying through these rafters. But then I woke up. But when I woke up, I felt that I completely woke up, but I did not wake up here in this realm, in this world, on this earth. When I woke up, I felt like I had probably like a ghost body, but I had like a spirit body. And I felt that I had a head, I had shoulders. My feet seemed to kind of trail off, and that's pretty interesting because people's accounts of ghosts, their feet trail off. You know, they don't really have feet sometimes. So anyway, that was the form that I felt that I was in. I couldn't see myself. I was looking and beholding all of this very interesting stuff. It was very, very bright. It was very pure. It was very holy where I was, and I was terrified. It seemed like I was on kind of like a platform. I think that was all just kind of just to make me feel anchored in this realm. I don't even think that platform was really there, but below that platform, approximately 10 feet below, their time and space and distance was all relative, but that's how I experienced it. It seemed like it was about 10 feet down. There was water. It was, the only thing I can say is living water. The water was pulsating. It was breathing. It had a presence to it. It had a strong presence. and it wasn't moving like regular water. It wasn't regular water. And there was all these beautiful colors on it, almost like a sunset of colors on it. Very remarkable, very impressive. I felt a lot of things when I was looking at this water. And then, but directly in front of me, I don't know, 20, 30 feet away, 10 feet, I'm not sure, a little ways away, were 4 clouds. These clouds also were breathing, but they were going up and down. They were going vertically, not horizontally. Usually clouds, of course, in the natural realm go horizontally. They were like pillar clouds, and I believe there was 4 of them. They were kind of gray, kind of a little bit dark. I believe I had the feeling that they had a presence too, of course. I had a feeling that they were probably angels. Either angels hiding in the clouds or disguised in the clouds, but I believe they were angels. That's what I felt. But the reason I was so afraid wasn't the water or the clouds. It was the light beyond the clouds. I don't know how far away, 30 feet, maybe further. But it was the brightest light that I've ever seen in my life. And I believe if it was in the natural, my eyes would have burned out. But I was in a spirit realm, and I was in a spirit body, so I could see. But it was blinding. It was pure. It was holy. And of course, that light was God, Holy Spirit, Jesus. I don't know which manifestation, but I was so afraid because I felt like somebody who, just imagine if you're covered in mud and you're dirty and you're impure and stinky and filthy, and you walk into a beautiful mansion, pure, spotless, carpets white, everything is white, alabaster, beautiful, super expensive, priceless, and you walk into that environment. That's how, somewhat times 1,000, that's how I felt. I just felt impure, dirty, unworthy. But I felt like I was really, really there. Like I felt like I was there more than I feel like I'm here in front of this iPhone. I felt like I was there. And really, really, really there, really awake, really alert. And I felt out of place, and I was scared. I was terrified, and it was pure power. But there was no negative vibes at all. There was no condemnation. There was nothing but purity, love, and acceptance for me. And then the voice came from that light telepathically. It was bold, but I didn't hear it in a normal auditory sense. It was a telepathic voice, but he told me, you belong with me. Very clear, very bold. And then I started to drift right through the clouds. I just kind of, and the whole time through this vision, I kept trying to turn my head and not look at the light, but my eyes kept gazing back at the light. It was like I couldn't look away. I kept trying to, and as I started floating through the clouds, I was like, why am I here? I can't be here. I was so afraid. And I just kept saying, I can't be here. I can't be here. I can't be here. And then I started going towards the light, and I got more and more afraid. And as I got more and more afraid, my spirit was just screaming, I can't be here. I can't be here. I can't be here. And finally, I woke up from being truly awake, and I woke up in this world. But as soon as I woke up in this world, I was not afraid at all, no longer afraid. I had the most warm, comforting feeling, presence of the Holy Spirit, a peace that I've never felt before, and a love, a warm love flowing through me. And it changed me, it altered me. I had a lot of emotional issues, probably some detachment issues, abandonment issues, and hard time. You know, I knew that I cared about people and I wanted to do the right thing, but I didn't really connect with people on an emotional level. I was detached. I was very, very reserved. I was kind of distant. I didn't even know it was a protection that I had. But after that, when I saw people, I would just be like, I love you, man. Like, just went full hippie and would just tell people how much I loved them. And I would feel this strong love for people, my friends, and people around me. And it changed me and it altered me in a very significant way. And God is still working on me and changing me by degrees. But it was one of the most powerful experiences that I ever had in my life. And I know that God is real. I know that the spirit world is real. I may be crazy, but I ain't that kind of crazy. And and I'm telling you, there's nothing better and there's nothing greater than having God in your life. And that is why also I believe in the Messiah, why I believe in Jesus, Yeshua, is because of the confirmation through the Holy Spirit. I know and I understand beliefs and all of these things are really hard for our finite mind to comprehend, but there is an infinite love that is waiting for us if we just seek it out and accept it. The word says, seek me and you shall find me when you seek with all your heart and with all your mind. And of course, I'm paraphrasing. But anyway, thank you for letting me share this story. I think that if this story inspires you, and you think it'll inspire somebody else or encourage somebody, please share this story. Please share this video. Please leave comments. It actually took me a long time to share this story. Before, I just thought people would think I was really weird, or which they probably already do, and I'm cool with that. But you know, it takes a lot of courage to share these supernatural stories. And if you have any of your own, please leave comments and share your stories with me. I would love to hear them. Anyway, God bless you. And please keep me in your prayers, and I will keep you in mind. God bless you.